Greetings and welcome everyone to our FTB Continuum Let's Play series, and today's episode is episode 9, and we're going to try to get quite a few things done in today's episode. I found a small workaround hopefully for making some more seared bricks to be able to continue to build this up. So we're going to do what we can to make that happen. It's I need 9 of them right now real quick, and then we'll convert them over to the other type of brick using the chisel, which will work out quite well. And then I'll make another layer on top of this without having to smelt up the other stuff, which should work out really well and help us in the long run. So with that, I've also expanded the house a little bit because we definitely needed more storage space. And I've done a few things here to help us grow a little bit. As you can see, I'm burning up some power. One of the things we're going to work on today is getting a carpenter up, and we should also look into ducting. I'm not sure which kind we can make just yet, but I was thinking of the leadstone flux duct so that we can convert power around our network. And so for that, we're going to need a basic circuit card and everything else we have already on hand. And so that we're going to need the carpenter. One of the reasons why we're getting into this is because today we're going to make a carpenter. One of the first things we're going to need to do is we're going to need 8 pieces of redstone. We're also going to need to put lava into the EFAB to... I guess I should just show you. It's that complicated. Okay, so let's go into the carpenter here. And let's look at it. The hardest part is going to be these basic coils, because they're Restonia crystals. Are pretty easy. They're just going to use the atomic reconstructor, but the black quartz has to be EFAB'd a Certus quartz crystal with lava, so that's going to be fun. And for that, we're going to do what we can do. Otherwise, we can use nether quartz, but we haven't gotten to the nether yet. So what I'm going to do is we've actually found a couple of these Certus quartz crystals, and we're going to need, I think, 2 of them. And we're going to need to go get some lava. So we've got our lava now. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop it into our tank. Hopefully it will hold it without too much issue here. Then we go in here and it should show that we have a liquid in there. Once I put the Certus quartz in there. Yep, it's not giving me an error. And so we'll auto make both of these real quick, which will get us what we need. And eternal frame. Nice. Lifespan is times 10,000. Holy smokes, but 0 productivity. Okay, so we got both of those out of the way. Now let's create our redstone. Boom. Easy peasy. So we got those 2 out of the way. That'll give us our 2 coils that we need here. And we'll just create them up like that. Now we have our 2 basic coils that we need for our carpenter, which is pretty simple and straightforward. We already have the treated wood, which we made at the end of the last episode. The next thing we're going to need to do is make sure we have plenty of bronze ingots, and I'm not sure we do. We may have to make some more. So let's see, we have 6, and so for that we're going to take 2 more pieces of copper, and we'll take 6 pieces of tin. Or no, is it the other? It's the other way around, isn't it? Shoot, we need to cook up some more copper, so let's do that real quick. So we're going to do 2 pieces of this, and we'll do 6 pieces of copper here. So we'll grab it out of this little batch here. We have plenty to be able to use. It's 5, 6. And we'll just use the furnace. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't double it or help us in any way not to. We'll take this glass out of there and let this just cook that up right there. Actually, we'll grab 2 more so it's an even amount. Sorry about that. There we go. Now that we got that, throw those in there, let those cook up for a minute, and let's look at the rest of our recipes here that we need to do for today. So our goal is to eventually get these ducts so that we can kind of store energy from our system here. And so let's build this back up here again, because eventually we'll have it pump into the system. And we'll create a small system over here for us to use. So we need some way to store our F. I'm not really sure which mod will allow that right now, but it's something we can look up here in a minute. So let's see, we got the 2 coils, we got this, now we just need the bronze. Let's see, we have 5, we have 6, we have enough to be able to cook it up over here in the kiln to be able to make our bronze, which should be easy and straightforward here. Just drop those in there like so and let it go to town. Hopefully this isn't being blocked. It can't work, which means we need to break a couple leaf blocks and it should be back to work, and there we go. Okay, so this one's obstructed as well, and there we go. I want to put these 2 together to see if we can get see if there's any type of pollination that can go on between these 2 types of bees. I'm not sure they can pollinate in these particular housings, but we do the best we can. And I'm not sure at what point we can do the next aviaries for these guys. So let's see here. We got 36 pages of a lot of bees here. So let's look in here. Forest. So let's try to cut our numbers down here. And we'll look through here and see if we can find the aviary house for them. A generic filter. There's that honey sliced bread. Ooh. Oh, but it requires honey drops. We may get into that, but we can't get into that today. So let's just take a look through here and find our beehive. Our apiary, that's the one we need. The olivary is the big one, I think. Yeah. I always forget which one's which. But it requires wood, slabs, and an impregnated casing, which is going to require the carpenter and a little bit of seed oil. So we're going to have that shortly, and then we'll be able to upgrade to the next bee houses, I guess you could say. So let's check. Oh, we're going over here to check on our bronze here. Get distracted a little bit, talking about some things. Now we have the 8 bronze we need. Let's take it over to the EFAB and let's set it up. Shouldn't require anything special to make our sturdy casing. But it's going to take a minute, so let's let it sit for a minute and work. We'll get this going again, and it shouldn't be too big of an issue. There we go. Easy peasy. As you can tell, we're storing up quite a bit of energy. We have almost 200,000. And let's see if there's some sort of storage for RF. Let's see here. RF storage. I'm not even sure what I would call it. It's going to be some sort of battery. So Tech Reborn has solar panels. Let's see. Battery. For RF, there's Tech Reborn stuff. Actually, Editions has something like that. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm not entirely sure which one we would use for storing power. I always used to use Ender IO, but I'm pretty sure Ender IO isn't in here. So RF, let's see if I click on RF, maybe I'll find something. Okay, so we got RF storage here from EFAB. That might be something to look into. Let's see, it requires a weird crystal from Tech Reborn, so we're probably not going to be using that anytime soon. And it only stores 100,000 RF, so I don't think that's the one I'm looking for. Let's see here. There's got to be something more that stores power. It would be really interesting if there wasn't a block to store it. Maybe RF Tools has something. Let's check here. So let's see, we got 3 pages of RF Tools. Is there anything that is similar to a battery? Power relay, liquid monitor. I would think that there's something. If I remember correctly, there was something here, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Watch, it's probably one of the items that got removed. This is terrible, if that's the case. Interesting. I'm not sure it's here. There was quite a few things that were actually removed from the mod. Yep, like this one. Those are the crafters. They're still there, thankfully. Then, of course, modular storage, the invisible shield blocks. But I'm not seeing any type of storage Or basic storage anyway, I should say. I'm sure there's more advanced storage options. But our thing should be done. Let's go check on it here. Maybe we'll just have to store into our network here. We can eat the bread. Okay. And then we'll swap it out for the scrambled eggs for our next one here. So let's go here. We got our sturdy casing. And now we want to make our carpenter. So let's do that. And then we will have our carpenter. Okay, so it's just a regular crafting recipe, which makes this easy. So we'll grab this here, and I wonder if we can wrench the engine here and put it in a new place, like this one here. It says it can't work. It requires recipe. It's going to require power. It's going to require some sort of liquid. So we're going to have to do what we can for those. But for the moment, there should be enough RF in there. So let's break this here, and we'll put it there. Now let's charge it up. Now the problem is, I don't think the carpenter stores power, which could very well be a problem. It says it has RF. Okay, so it stores some RF. Max energy is 6,000 RF. Max input is 1,600 RF. Okay, so that thing's still generating RF. Okay, so it is going up slowly, and that's fine because it'll store some RF. Now what we wanted to do, we wanted to look at the recipes this guy offers. I don't know if there's a... I don't see a way to easily get to the recipes for this. But what we want to do is be able to make those item ducts. So let's go with those. Was it the item ducts? No, the power ducts. That's right. The power ducts. So or the energy conduits. My bad. If I could spell it right here. Or the leadstone flux ducts. Why can I never sometimes I have so much difficulty with the doggone name. But we need to make a basic. So we're going to need some tin. I think it also requires some water. So let's go get some water here. And we'll get this started here. And this seared brick is still going. How much do we have in there? We have 4 blocks worth. Throw some more in there. We should be getting close. Yep, one more here. And we'll have it. So let's grab this one here. And then we'll grab these here. While we're working on this item duct, there's a... I want to grab some lead. That's right. We're going to churn up some lead so that we can have that ready to go. There we go. To be able to make these ducts. So let's throw those in there. Grab you here. Throw you there. Okay, so we have this. We need a stick. So for a stick, we're going to just go like so. And we need a piece of iron, like so. And then I just combine them, of course, to make our chisel. Now with this chisel, I'm going to take these and directly convert them into the smeltery blocks. And we need 12, not 9, now that I think about it. Dognabbit. Well, I'll get 3 more of those. Okay, so I got 3 more of those without an issue here. So let's finish this up. Now that we've got that, what we'll do here is we're just going to increase the height of this place just 1 more for now to give us a little bit more storage room for our smeltery. There you go. Now we got double the space. You can grab more blocks and I can insert it as many as I want. I needed something to use these extra blocks for because that's part of the problem. And I'm going to get a redstone timer on here and possibly a hopper at some point. But all things to work towards, you know, all things to work towards. Okay, so this thing has maximum capacity. We have the water we need for it. And now we're going to need, what was it here? Now, its transfer is limited to 1,000, and that's per connection. Okay, so we're going to need some tin and some redstone. So let's grab that tin. And we're going to get this running here. We're going to try to make a few of these here. Let's go with 3 should be enough. And then some redstone. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to need. It's 6 per, so that's like 18-ish. There we go. So we'll put that in there, and then, of course, these here, and allow it to work its magic. I don't know how much it consumes every time, so we may need to go get, yep, we need to go get more water. So we keep grabbing water here. Do I have 2 buckets? Oh, that's bad. I think I may have discovered a dupe bug by accident. This isn't good. I don't know how I got 2 of them. Did I have 2 of them? I don't remember. I might have had 2 of them. Could very well have been. Okay, so now we have these here. Now we're going to use them to make our... So we're going to need some more lead and some more redstone. So we have 3 of them, so 3 times 6 is another 18. Okay, so I got the lead. So let's see here. Let's craft these right up here. Shouldn't be too difficult. And there we go. We finally have some level of power transfer between our systems. So I can, in essence, set this up now and still have the engine on here. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see how we can modify this to make it work better for us here. So I'm going to take these out for the moment. We'll run a little experiment here and see if we can take this here. Oh, I just broke a piece of glass. Epic fail. Okay. When you got too good of a pickaxe, that it causes problems like that, right? Okay, so I have no real way to dispose of that yet, so we'll just throw that there. Put this here. Now, I'm going to run these across here. I was about to say they aren't connecting. That was kind of weird. Now, we're going to use the clockwork engine to actually... Oh, now I need to rotate it. Go grab the wrench. So let's go over here. Let us grab this wrench. Silly, silly wrench. Now I need to rotate that clockwork engine. Careful I don't rotate the door by accident. Okay, it is not letting me rotate it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break this one. Which one does it allow? Okay, I'll break it with that one. And then we'll break this one. And if we place it first, it'll probably face the correct direction towards the ducting. Or not. Ah, you're killing me. You're killing me here. Clockwork engine. Killing me. Okay, so we need to reach that block there. How are we going to reach that block? Ha, got it. There we go. Okay, so we got that in place now. So, if I charge this sucker up, all the way up to red, will it flow power into here? It sure does. Filling this one up, and filling that one up. Very, very good. Can't believe that took forever, but we got it. We got it. So now, we have a means to transition power around to our machines, which is good. And we have a stop block for our atomic reconstructor. And so now that we've got this one, we can work on making those impregnated frames. For that, we're going to need I think it's a squeezer. Let's look that up here real quick. Hopefully we can make that without too much difficulty. And that'll be another machine we add to our system here. And it's basically a lot of tin and another sturdy casing. So let's go see how much bronze we have. I think we have a few pieces over here. Or was that all of it? That was all of it. So we're going to make up a little bit more of that real quick like. Okay, so I have that bronze. Let's go throw it in here and make our next casing that we're going to need. Should work out fairly well. Just put it in here and then just wait the minute. So while it's doing that, let's look at the recipe real quick. We're going to need the glass, which we have right here. We're going to need the, I think it was 6 tin, wasn't it? Yep. The 6 tin. And then we'll be ready to go. Now I just need to think of a place to put it. I was just going to put it like right here, I think. Right next to it. Or I could put it right here so that it can connect and get access there. I think we can pull the liquids out of it. It should make this a little bit easier. So I'm going to break that one. And we're going to grab those and do the same thing we did with the other ones. Even though I know you can combine them, but I don't have enough right now. So it's not worth it in my opinion. And our thing should almost be done. We got another 20 seconds here. And we will have it. We'll get this squeezer out and then we'll get some seeds. Let's grab some seeds while we're waiting here. That should make this a little bit easier. We should have plenty of them. Let's grab half a stack here. And we'll be able to squeeze out what we need. And we are right on time. Because it's done. Let's go. let's make our squeezer here. It's been a while since I've played with Forestry. It is a good mod though. There we go. So it has no RF right now, but that's fine. Well, we're gonna put some seeds in there. And now we'll give it some power here. And after I give it some power, I'm gonna take a quick nap and then I'll be right back and we can watch it work. There you go. As you can see, it is starting out and we will have seed oil soon enough. As you see, it's slowly having and not having power here. That one's at least full. That one's getting closer. I can almost cut this off for the moment to help this machine out, but it's not really going to make a difference at this point. But once we get a bucket of it, which might be a while, which might be a long while, we'll be able to move it into here and use it to make the next items that we need, like that impregnated frame. So let's look it up real quick. Let's see. Ooh, oak framed chest. That is pretty neat. That might be something I have to get into. Maybe we can label it. Oh, that would be so neat. Okay, let's not get distracted. We're getting distracted here. A framed furniture paneler. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, where is our impregnated frame here before I get too distracted? Let's see here. I don't see it here. Well, we'll find it. But no, maybe it was casing. We can look it up. Maybe it was under casing. Sturdy casing, impregnated casing. There it is. See, I knew we'd find it. Just had to think about it here. So it's just going to be some logs with 250 millibuckets of seed oil. And that is all it's going to require inside of the Carpenter here. So we'll have that soon enough. We just have to get the items needed here. And it'll be able to do what it needs to do. But all that we're missing now is the seed oil, which we'll have. Just got to give it time. This is going to take some time here. Once it gets up there, we'll be good to go. Couldn't see it there for a second. There we go. Now it's red and good to go. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to call it while I continue to work on seed oil. But I thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.